And that was my sonatino or concertino opus 4 for flute, or now for violin and piano or orchestra. The full sonata or concerto is like 5 movements, but this is a reduced version, the third movement followed by the second, including a cadenza with material from the movement that's played first. I actually wrote it for Amy Strauss, now Amy Glass of Brooklyn and now of Great Neck. She played it, recording the whole thing with me and then performing it in public, just the sonatina version in July 1965 at the University of Vermont Summer Music Session, where it was the first original student composition programmed on a concert there. 53 years later, it was revived at a reunion I helped organize, and Amy was there, and she's here now. Would you like to say hello, dear?
Well, hello. I'm just going to be very brief. I still recall that moment. It was so amazing. Of course, you were so precocious, composing that for me. I have to admit, I'm not the greatest musician, but I've always been tremendously interested in music, and the flute was what I had chosen at that time. And it was just tremendous. I still have the sheet music, somewhat buried, but I know where it is. And I look at it every once in a while. It was just fantastic. I mean, I continued to play the flute throughout high school. And
I have a recording that you and I made. It's on reel-to-reel tape. It hasn't been transcribed. But several other flutists have played it, though, in Augsburg and in Basel. And in fact, there was a cadenza written by a French-Swiss flutist in Basel named Raymond Melan. He's quite famous, actually. And he liked it, and he wrote, and then he wrote out the whole flute part in his own hand. It was amazing.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Dan played from that, as a matter of fact. And so how do you like the way it sounds in the violin? It's a little different, a little pizzicato.
Yes, it is. I think it sounds terrific. You did a very good job, which is not surprising. Oh. And by the way, I'm so happy to see Ann here. We were roommates, I think, at the UVM summer session.
Can we ask her to?
It's just.
Yeah. Let's see if we can tremendous. Ask her to unmute and ask her to start her video if she's there. I haven't seen her in so long, and I was hoping she'd join us, which she did, but she may not be reacting because I just asked her to unmute. Okay, well, whatever.
Right. Well, thanks again very much. Well, I'm very proud of the whole thing.
Joining us, and thank you for inspiring that.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's Ann.
There's Ann. Wow. Great to see you again, Ann, after all of these many years.
You have to unmute if you want to say anything, Ann. Can you do that?
She's just trying to adjust.
This is the age of Zoom. Grandma, unmute.
I have to admit, I'm still a little bit behind, the 8 ball with all of this technology, but I can join. And there she is.
Yes, it's great to see both of you, and I've really been enjoying this.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So much. Thank you.
Where are you calling in from? Queens?
Yes, I live in Bayside now.
Bayside.
Wow, you're still in the area. Wow.
Well, thank you both very, very much. We're going to go on now to a short piece by a British composer I got to know in Paris and later visited in London. His name's Stanley Haynes. He's made his name primarily in electronic music since then, and it's the first of 3 short pieces that he wrote for violin and piano, which he performed with me in Paris, but I believe this is its US premiere.